So according to a bunch of chess players, it is 12:06 p.m. June 15th, 20 of the 24. We're back for more The Legend of Heroes. Rails in the Sky the Third for the PC and time to roll. We're gonna be jumping into Chapter 3. Keep this rolling, shall we? I'm so sorry, Kevin. I failed as your mother, but I'm so tired. So tired. At least this way, the two of us can... I guess between each chapter, we're gonna get some backstory on Mr. Kevin. That dream again. How long is it gonna take before it goes away? Probably never. It had to happen on Rufina's big day, too. I was hoping I'd be able to stop worrying her when I got older, but at this rate... I'm sure she's plenty used to you worrying her already. Worrying style. It's Reese! Oh, it's you, Reese. Don't scare me like that. How long have you been in here? For a while. We're supposed to be cleaning the chapel today, but you were getting up, so I came to check on you. You weren't getting up. You seem to be having a nightmare, though, so I thought I'd wake you. Oh. Okay. Sorry, Reese. I was being a pain for you again, wasn't I? Hey, Lancer went live. No more than usual. You've been a loser since the day I met you. I don't expect that to change anytime soon. Ouch. Kick a guy while he's down, why don't you? And kick a person when he's down! Well, whatever. We don't want to be late for breakfast on Rufina's big day. Or we'll get berated by Adrian again. So let's go and get this done. Alright. Bum 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 bum. Rufina. Rufina? Oh. She was praying. Good morning, you two. He was praying for the Huskers to win the big game. I wasn't expecting to see you here this early. Are you on cleaning duty today? Yes, but... what are you doing up so early? You've got a long journey ahead of you. You need plenty of sleep or you're going to be exhausted before you even get there. I mean, isn't Arteria ages away from here? Well, yes. But I won't be able to offer my prayers to Adios here again for quite some time. So I decided to get up early and pray for all the days I'm going to be missing too. That's too bad. Seriously? That's why? That's very you. Are you really going to be that busy, though? I thought you might be able to come home from time to time at least. Home style. I wish I could say otherwise, but I probably will. I'm only just become a squire, though there'll be plenty of work in store for me. I'll be lucky to find time to sleep, never mind come home. I might be able to squeeze some time into my schedule once I've gotten the hang of the workload, but until then... Okay. And that's why you gotta sleep now while you still can. Come on, you've done enough praying for one day, so go back to bed until breakfast or something. You're so cold to me. What? Ow. I thought you'd want to make the most of the time you've got left with me, but it's like you don't even want me here. Did I do a bad job at raising you? I never said that I didn't want you here. And you might have done a lot for me, but raising me is a stretch. It's okay. He's just embarrassed. He's embarrassed that I beat him in chess last night. He's actually more than happy to talk to you. He's just terrible at showing it. Oh, get over yourself. Is that so now? I should have known. You're such a typical boy, Kevin. They all act indifferent to avoid letting their loved ones know just how much they care. And don't forget, he's at that rebellious age, too. Uh-oh. Have I managed to survive being twisted around your fingers for so long? Is trying to toy with the hearts of innocent young boys a family thing, or what? Oh, I'd hardly say young. It's been about 5 years by now, you know. Speaking of which, I think I'm starting to get a craving for some chocolate. Maybe I should pick some up on the way to the station. Quincy Bell, of course, for obvious reasons. Not quite Hershey's or Kit Kat, but... or Nestle, but it'll have to do for now. Oh, their new mint chocolate's my current favorite. The fresh aftertaste mixes in with the chocolate's flavor really well. I'll admit that does sound tempting, but I think I'm more in the mood for the classic milk this time. That flavor will always be a fond little trip down memory lane for me. Because of how we met? Kevin, you're disgusting. Well, why? I think we all get that warm and fuzzy feeling when we look back on it. After all, the day you came to live with us, Kevin, was the start of many, many new and wonderful memories. I treasure every single one I've made during these 5 years. They're all priceless to me. Then why did you decide to become a squire and leave us? It just doesn't seem like the right job for you. Even if you wanted to be in the church, couldn't you become a sister at the chapel in town or something? I'm sorry, Kevin. Apparently I've just got the aptitude for it, or so I've been told. I feel like the best thing I can do is make use of that and try to help people in the best way I can. Of course, there's always a chance I won't be cut out for it at all. And we'll have to come home anyway. There's no way a girl as naive as you is going to be any good with the kind of crazy tough stuff you'd have to do. You better come straight back home once you've had enough. Nod. Really? Well, if it does come to that, I'll be expecting a nice warm welcome from the two of you. And with that, I believe this conversation has done a lovely job with helping you procrastinate, cleaning for long enough. Should I lend a hand? Procrastinate style. If we're gonna do the job, we might as well do it perfectly and have the whole chapel sparkling. Sparkling style. Chapter 3, Golden Road, Silver Road. Oh, so this is a pretty interesting chapter. Oh yeah, we got a ceiling stone. You can pretty much guess who's going to be in this one. It's a pretty safe bet. I don't think it's really going to open anything. Who lights? I wonder if the other one could be... Meh. It's Chloe and Xseed. You know, they come together, which makes sense. Scrap! Well, what just happened? Julia? Did you not leave for a training exercise on board the Xseed? Xseed style. I'm so relieved to see you safe, Your Highness. I see Xseed is with you too. Scrap! He is, but I'm not quite sure what's going on. What's going on in a world full of pain? What? How you doing? Long time no see. Hi, Chloe. Nod. I sure wasn't expecting to run into you here. What are you all doing here? Oh. It's good to see you again, Chloe. And Xseed too, of course. You two look well. Thank you. I'm not sure what to say. I feel like I should be waking up any moment now, but I'm not sure I even want to. Scratch style. I see. We found ourselves in quite the predicament, haven't we? I'm relieved to hear that the empty grand cell you found wasn't the real city. At least. But still. Unfortunately, that doesn't necessarily rule out the real capital being in danger. We're dealing with something that has such great power. It can create a flawless replica of a vast city. There's no telling how far its influence could extend. It could extend all the way down to Beaver City. You never know. Reese, surely there is no need to worry or so. We have nothing to gain from shying away from the truth. If anything, she's helping me better understand the gravidity of the situation we're in. I'd like to help with the investigation if I can. I'm not sure I could do much more than what you're already doing, but I won't drag you down. But, Your Highness, I'm sorry, Julia, but I'm afraid nothing you can say will change my mind. Well, now that we have Chloe, we can access another door. That's fun. I may not fully understand the situation we're in, but I do know that it threatens the safety of our capital, perhaps the whole nation. I'd be a disgrace as a crown princess if I were to just stand by and do nothing, while the people I will one day rule over are threatened by a sheriff at a racetrack, even. Wow, you're amazing, Chloe. As you wish, Your Highness. Well, welcome to the team. Great, I'll do what I can. So, is our next destination that teleportation circle at the end of the sealed area? Yeah, that should let us travel to the next area. Or by the sounds of it, to the next plane. Yeah. That appears to be the technical name for the various areas that make up the land we're in. It's a concept used in the Septian Church, too. Our world is made up of a number of planes, or realms, situated on top of one another. At the top is the sky where the goddess dwells. Below that is the earth where we live. And at the bottom lies Gehenna, where sinners are judged. Judged, even. Those are the main three, but in between them, there are countless other planes or realms, too. So in other words, the farther down we descend, the less the blessing of the goddess will be able to reach us. Hey, can you not say stuff like that? With all the creepy monsters roaming around, it's freaky enough around here as it is. You sound like a child who's afraid to walk around the house when the lights are off. Although I suppose that does make sense, given that you truly are a child. I am so not a child. Anyway... If that fake Grand Cell was the second plane, the next one's the third, right? Yeah, the third. I mean, it sounds obvious, but I'm not sure it's all going in one clear direction. Or if we might run into a fork at some point. Maybe even a spoon. I think straightforward is a safe enough assumption to make for now. And while we might not know what that Lord of Phantasma wants with us, we know it's not good. So even if it's not like that, that doesn't change how ugly this could get. So let's get ready for just about anything. Who knows what's waiting for us up ahead? Indeed. Something wrong, Reese? If you think you might have figured something out, the rest of the class would love to hear about it. No, it's nothing important. You're right. We should start getting ready to leave. It may be worth our while to investigate some of the doors we've encountered thus far, too. There's a new door we can access now that we have Chloe and Joshua. Yeah, I don't know what's up with those things, but there sure are a lot of them. At the very least, they don't seem to have been placed by any of our foes. Foes style. I'm all in favor of investigating them, too. Cool. We got Chloe now, by God! So you want to make sure you have Chloe and Joshua in your party for this next door. Chloe. She starts in level 104. Not too shabby. Expert at recovery arts, possesses useful support crafts.
Together now! Great! Together now!
Together now style. Also, you do have to have Kevin and Reese in your party. And they're pretty much the main characters of this game. Chloe! Claudia Von Ostley. Level 104. Of course, she uses the same weapons as Julia. That's a fact, Jack. Yeah, Max. Here you go. Could give her a buttload of art defense. Guess we could do that. Why not? Give you a buttload of dexterity. Would be a bad idea. Alright. Orbiment. What do we got? HP 2, Mind 2, EP 2, Heal. Heal's a good one. HP slowly recovered by walking. EP Cut 2, Shield 2, and Cast 1. I don't think we have Cast 2, do we? We most certainly do not. Very sad. Very sad. Bum, bum, bum. Yes, Tyrell heals 12,000 HP for an ally. Nice! And La Tira, 6,000 HP for all allies in the area. And La Curia, your status of all allies in area. You know, except for KO. Good times. Tactics. Ooh, that doesn't work for me, brother. That doesn't work for me at all. There you go. Put you over here. There we go. That works. Aspirin. Lictrice 2. Heal 12,000 HP and cure KO. Defensive by 50% when 200 CP consumed. Dual Arteria. And of course, Sanctus Nova. Paris to Adios become ribbons of light to defeat foes to a medium area. You basically cast Holy. What is that? Oh, we'll go over here and get Recover. I think there's a new set of books as well. Since it is a new chapter, so everybody's hanging out over here. Maybe it's just me, but it's kind of sort of maybe a bad idea to lock the next Queen of the Burrow in one of those ceiling stones, right? The Lord of Phantasma should get the death penalty when we catch him. Woo! It's clear the Lord of Phantasma is not a foe to be underestimated. Unfortunately, we just don't have enough information to try and work out who they really are. If only we had more clues to go on. Clues style. I'm simply glad that Her Highness is safe and well. Still, there seems to be every chance that plenty of others have been captured in the same way. We should hurry on and aid them. At least Tita's not as lonely now here, since we have more characters. Considering we're always traveling using warps in the cube, it's hard to be sure, but it does feel like every time we arrive at a new plane, we're moving farther and farther downward. Makes me wonder what's at the bottom of Phantasma. That's probably where Beaver City is, if I had to guess. Ba-bum. Mueller style. Drink! BP was restored to maximum. Good times. Evan style. So if we go down here, I think there's a new set of books you can read. Yeah, there's that. Is there a new set of books? Could have sworn there was at this point. Maybe not? Huh. Well, fine, be that way, you little punk. You little punk! Could have sworn there was, but... maybe they're over to the southeast. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, man. Anything new at the shop? Look like it. I think we actually gotta kind of advance first before there's gonna be new stuff. Joshua style. 3. Alrighty then. Also, yeah, while you're here, you can kind of look at all characters, which is nice. Which is a nice piece of business. But only when you're here. You can't do that when you're, you know, elsewhere. Any new ingredients we can get? Nope. Nope. Yeah, here they are, okay. There are several issues of the liberal news on the bookshelf. So you can look at all of the issues of the newspaper for previous games. I think those are all of them from the first game. And I think the ones from the second game pop up eventually. So you can read those if you want. That's some kind of pool expert. That's exciting. Alright, so we want to go to... which one is it? None of those. This one. So how many battles have we gotten into now? 90. 10 more and we can do that one. So that's fun. Phantasma. After defeating the devil, we return to base. To go over what we now know, we gleaned a fair amount of information from talking to the Schwarzritter. Such as the name of the place we are in, and that he knows Reese's sister somehow. Time to resume exploring. Once we're ready, we should go to the end of the Jade Corridor. We used the warp and arrived in Grand Cell's South Block. The city was locked by a giant, eerie gate and had armored knights in the streets. What even happened here? Regardless, all we can do for now is head for the castle. Just in case, we stepped inside the guild house, but it was empty. The telephone effectively useless. The castle gate is sealed. We'll have to look elsewhere. Found a new sealing stone in the Erebonian Embassy's library. Wonder who's inside it. Only one way to find out. Phantasma 2. The third sealing stone contained none other than Major Mueller Vander. Seems like everyone inside them is someone we know in some capacity. Wonder if there could be something to that. Major Vander agreed to help us out with our investigation. Now we've released him, we should be able to access somewhere now. Somewhere new, not now. What the freak? We found the Bobcat at the port. I wonder if they came on business. Found the key to the Bobcat in a warehouse at the port. Found a sealing stone in the Bobcat's bridge. We should go and release whoever is inside. The sealing stone contained Josette, who agreed to help us with our investigation. See where we can go now. We entered the Grand Arena. We'd best be careful. We're fighting through several battles. We got a new stone. Let's get this back to base. Phantasma 3. We release Joshua from the 5th Sealing Stone and discuss what we know so far. Whatever caused what's going on, it seems to be able to affect a wide area as the Oriole did. Even the possibility that the Oriole itself is involved in all of this. Joshua agreed to help us with our exploration. We should head back to Grand Cell. We can enter the castle now. Heard a voice on the garden terrace. We'd better hurry. Voice belonged to Gilbert. He didn't seem to know anything, though, so we just let him go. We encountered a female ghost who seemed somehow special. We acquired the treasury key. We arrived in the treasury and were surprised to find the once tidy elevator room messy again. Bad. Twitter troglodyte. Phantasma 4. We made our way to the treasury as if guided by the ghost we encountered. But when we got there, something just wasn't right. All we can do for now is press on. Check how things are in the sealed area. Now we're here. We should check how things are in the sealed area now that we're here. The layout of the ruin seems to have changed completely. Before we knew it, we were on the lowest floor of the area. We better be ready. Probably something dangerous here. In the ruin's depths, we found the Lord of Phantasma. It summoned another devil from the Testaments, Rostrum the Savage. After barely defeating it, the Lord of Phantasma gave us another sealing stone. The third plane. Da -da -da.